Kevin Marsh, head men's women's golf coach.
How has the winter break been for your teams, and what improvements have you been trying to get your teams to accomplish over the winter break before spring season?
The one thing that we did during the winter break is we just sat down with each player, assessed them, where they were strong, where they were weak during the spring, and during the fall semester, and then that was our goal. Was we wanted to make sure that they got better during the off season. So with each player, it was completely different. Some guys it was equipment, some of the girls it was their fitness. Some of them we made some changes in their swing, within their putting strokes. So we just sat down and we had 4 tournaments in the fall. We were able to look at each person and see where they were strong and weak and work on it.
Now, with the men being a little bit younger than the women, but still having some senior leadership, what do you look for out of your you get 2 seniors? What do you look for out of your 2 seniors this year?
Last year was a great experience for the guys because they had a chance to play in the national championship. They led after the first round of the national championship, and 3 of the guys that are starting 5 players right now played in the national championship. So same thing, it goes back to experience. They know what it's like, they know what regionals is about, they know what kind of course setup they're going to get at the national championship. And we know that if each one of the 5 guys does well individually, the team result will take care of itself.
Who do you look for the men, with the 2, you have 2 freshmen and a sophomore on the men's team, correct? So who do you really look for out of those 3? You have a couple of international kids that came over as well. Who do you look for out of those kids that will step out this year in terms of heads?
We know that Bobby and Jack and Ben they're our top 3 players. They're the most experienced players, top 3 in scoring average, and then I expect Mitch and Ricardo to play a lot during the spring season. They were able to play the entire fall season, get that experience. We were able to see which areas of their games they needed to work on during the off season, and come regionals and hopefully come nationals, they're going to have a year of experience, and we'll be able to lean on them pretty good during the postseason.
Okay.
My name is Jack Bartlett and I play for the NSU men's golf team.
Which tournament do you look most forward to this year and why?
The tournament I look forward to most is probably Georgia State College tournament at Cuskawilla in Eastonton, Georgia. It's normally fairly cold, and being from England, I feel like I have an advantage there. The greens are firmer, quicker than they are here, so my short game and my style of play, being from England, suits me down to the ground there, so I feel really comfortable on the course. And really, every part of your game has to be in top shape, so I feel like if I can get my game where I want it to be and where it needs to be, then I can really compete there and play well.
And then what is your biggest individual goal this year, as a player? What is the biggest individual goal?
Biggest individual goal this semester and for the year really is to help the team as best as I can to win a team national championship. I mean, we got to the nationals last year, came 6th, felt like we could have won it if we played a bit better. So really, I feel like we're good enough, especially this year. We've strengthened our squad, strengthened the starting 5. I feel like we can win a national championship, and if I can play well enough to help us do that, then that's my individual goal.
My name is Bobby Bodie. I play for the NSU men's golf team.
And Bobby, what things have you been doing this winter to prepare yourself for the spring season?
Yeah, to get ready for the spring season, I'm mainly working on a lot of short game. After looking back at my stats from the fall, it was probably one part of my game that I was really, really lacking in. So I try to put a couple extra hours each day into putting and chipping. But to be honest, you really can't ignore your other parts of your game, just because if one goes up, the other ones go down. So I try to just give it a bit of extra work in those areas.
Which tournament this year do you most look forward to and why?
I would definitely have to say we're going to Puerto Rico for spring break. Gonna hit a little fun in the sun. Yeah, I haven't been to Puerto Rico yet, so golf should be good. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that tournament. It's probably going to be maybe the best tournament I've played all 4 years here. Hopefully. Hopefully we'll win as well.
And then what is your biggest individual goal this season? Like, as an individual, what would you like to see yourself accomplish this season?
Biggest individual goal would definitely be to win multiple tournaments. I've come close the past year, seconds and top 5s, whatever. I still haven't won yet, and that's, without question, a chip on my shoulder to win a golf tournament. I would like to win the national championship individually, but still my #1 goal, honestly, probably ahead of just winning by myself, would be to win as, you know, a team. I mean, just to win a golf tournament, there's really no greater feeling than, you know, when you're with your team and you're celebrating, you've just won, all that work is paid off. I would definitely say, besides just winning myself, you know, I want to get the team better so we have a chance to win a national championship.